The power of the mind, from magic to mechanism. Welcome to this video where we explore the intersection of ancient belief and modern neuroscience. We will be looking at how traditional concepts of mental power are being re-explained through the lens of modern mechanistic science. The promise of a treasure house within you. We begin with the influential work of Joseph Murphy, who described the subconscious as a treasure house containing infinite wisdom and power. Murphy proposed that humans are either magnetized, full of faith and born to succeed, or demagnetized, burdened by fears and doubts. His core promise was that by contacting this hidden power, you could bring more wealth, health, and joy into your life. The mind as a ship, a simple command structure. Murphy used the analogy of a ship to explain the mind's structure. The conscious mind is the captain on the bridge giving orders, while the subconscious mind is the crew in the engine room, working 24/7 and never questioning those orders. A famous case study involves a widow who used affirmations to find a husband. Within 2 weeks, she met and married a pharmacist, which Murphy cited as proof that the law of belief brings about results. But does it sound more like a fairy tale? Despite their popularity, these ideas face skepticism. Critics argue that Murphy treats the subconscious like a genie in a fairy tale. They point to stories like the student who mentally claimed an expensive bag she couldn't afford and then received it as a gift, questioning if this is just wishful thinking and pseudoscience rather than a verifiable mechanism. The central question. This leads us to our core inquiry. How can our inner world of thought and intention shape our outer world of experience and action? To answer this, we must look past anecdotes and search for measurable evidence. The first clue, a modern affirmation experiment, a 2025 study by Siddiqui and Gupta, provides a scientific starting point. They conducted a 21-day intervention with 50 adults to see if structured daily affirmations could lead to measurable changes in decision-making styles. The intervention had a measurable impact. The results were significant. There was a 65% increase in rational decision-making and a 40% decrease in impulsive patterns. This suggests that frequent subconscious reinforcement via affirmations can indeed result in measurable gains in efficiency and flexibility. Unlocking the mechanism. The brain's habit loop. One way this works is through the brain's habit loop. Habits are encoded in our neural circuitry, specifically the basal ganglia, following a loop of cue, routine, and reward. Daily affirmations act as a routine that, when linked to a desired reward, strengthens neural pathways and makes new thought patterns automatic. A deeper level, the brain as a prediction engine. A more profound explanation is predictive processing, PP. The brain isn't a passive observer, it is a prediction engine that constantly runs a simulation of the world. It issues top-down predictions about what the senses should be receiving, and then reacts to prediction errors, mismatches between expectation and reality, to update its model or act on the world. The spark of learning, how the brain creates new ideas. Traditional models struggle to explain fast, one-time learning, but Aksaik proposes learning by binding. When several significant, unpredicted errors happen at once, the brain assumes they have a common hidden cause and binds them together to create a new concept or memory. An example. Binding the car into existence. For instance, if the system perceives multiple unpredicted features, a red color, a loud sound, and a specific shape on the left, it binds them into a new bound cause, the car. This new concept now predicts those features, eliminating the error and forming a lasting memory. The result is a unified, recallable, and globally available mind. This binding mechanism creates a causal structure that constitutes our conscious awareness. It explains how we associate different sensory experiences, maintain information in working memory, and make that information available to the rest of the brain. From magic to mechanism, a new interpretation. We can now reinterpret Murphy's magic. Faith is actually the creation of a strong top-down prediction in the brain's generative model. The genie is the brain's error-minimizing engine. A strong desire or prediction primes you to notice opportunities in the environment, like the pharmacist in the widow's story. that help resolve the error between your current state and your predicted state. The treasure chest, reimagined. In the end, we move from Murphy's view of the mind as a static vault of mystery to Akshuk's view of a dynamic, active, predictive engine. Consciousness is the result of this compositional learning process where we constantly rebuild our own mental structure to better navigate the world.